Oh boy, back on again. Live stream. I got one person in here already. Two people. Don't know who they are. It's still chilly out here, man. This is unusual. Anyways, I got booted out of Scottsdale, Arizona. I got warned by the security, and a police officer came in over here and says, "You were camped here last night. You need to move on." So that's my update. Don't know who's on. Who is currently on or in here, I should say. There are a few live streams going on right now. I'm just wondering who's on. Any questions for anybody? Anybody have any questions or curious? I don't know. I don't have any. It shows there's people on here, but I don't know who they are because they're not identified on the stream here. Oh, you mean you're blocked? You can't be blocked. You're on here as Bony Jugs. Are you serious? You're blocked? I didn't block you. I didn't block you. I'm telling you. But I'm kicked out of Scottsdale, Arizona, man. They freaking booted me. I got the cops here and everything. Donald Do-Right's blocked. No way. Well, you're under Bony Jugs. I mean, that's a pretty good name, isn't it? That's a pretty good name. I mean, you're still in, right? Under something else. That's still good. I think you're the only two. I think you're the only person on here. I think. Making a couple baked potatoes right now in the oven. I'm gonna check on that here in a second. I like a crispy baked potato. Can't believe the cops came here. That's fucking man. They just told me, well, you were camped here. Well, why? They didn't want to wake me up and bother me, so they waited till, that was nice of them, And they said you need to move on someplace else. It's cold, man. It's cold here. Man, this is freaking Scottsdale, Arizona. It's supposed to be warm. It's like warmer than Florida usually. This is weird. It's weird weather this year. I got my stove oven on. I'm baking 2 baked potatoes, so that's heating the place up. It's working. Took all my medications too. Took my blood pressure pill, and that was a fiasco finding my blood pressure pills, but I found them. Because it needs to be. There's a part that I need to get for it to hold. There's one line that's not hooked up. But it uses too much propane, man. Because it's got the blower in there that really sucks up the propane. That's why I don't like using that thing. The oven's working great. So I woke up dead this morning. Yeah, I'm still there, but I'm gonna have to leave before. I can't be here for night. The cops and the security came here like around 11ish this afternoon and told me I couldn't camp here tonight. So they said nobody can camp here from now on. So yes, geez, I thought this was a safe place to camp. Well, I'm gonna go to the other location that's close by. I'm gonna go to Cactus and Tatum. So basically, I just got to go right at the corner here, make a right turn, and go 2 miles south, and I'll camp over there until they tell me I can't camp there, and then I'll move somewhere else. So this is why I hate the city. No, it's close, very close, but if they're gonna freaking bring, this is the same bullshit I went through before, and this is the reason I got out of Phoenix. 86th Street, where's that? Which Walmart's that? That's on the Indian Reservation? The Chaparral location? Is that the one you're talking about? This is like Central Scottsdale. Glendale, the one that's good at Glendale is 59th Avenue. That one is good. They'll let you camp there. God, that's too far south. I don't want to go that far south because I need to be up Apache Junction. I need to be up this end because I got to go back up to Cottonwood here very shortly. Probably within the week or a weekend. I'm gonna try to stay here a week and a half. I'll hit that place another time, but well, I gotta get back up to Cottonwood. That's like way out of my way. Mesa's too far. I'm far north. I'm way north. So yeah, let me see. I'm trying to get this cord. I can't get it. Oh man, Cottonwood, cold. Oh yeah. I checked the temp this morning. It was 26 there this morning at like 7:30. Actually 8 o'clock this morning. It was 26. I could go. I gotta get the Cottonwood anyway. I'm gonna have to suffer the cold weather up there. I got a great spot. I got a Mexican restaurant there up in there, and I might be able to camp in their parking lot. Nobody bothers me at all. Yeah, last year I did. Last December. I guess in January after the RTR, I went to Venice Beach for a few weeks, and then I went back up into. From there, I went back up and I went to Ehrenberg, and after Ehrenberg, I went to shoot, what's that town called? Parker. So I was at Parker, and then after that, I went to Craggy Wash. From Craggy Wash, went back to Parker, and after Parker, I just came back to Phoenix. And I had to stay here till my court date with Social Security. Then I had my Social Security court date, and I did that. Of course, I was awarded full disability, so I'm completely disabled by a federal judge, and one of the toughest judges ever. She had some questions for me, man. She's like, this judge goes, how many drinks did you have last night? She didn't say like, did you drink last night? She said, how many? It's like, basically that was like she like knew that I'd been drinking the night before. Because she's like, well, why you shouldn't be drinking under your condition, you know? And I said I had two Smirnoffs the night before the court date. Two of them. That was it, you know. And then she mentioned about my guitar playing. She seen me play guitar online, and she asked about that too. She goes, "Oh, you're a pretty good guitar player, singer, huh?" And I go, "Well, I do. I try, you know. I do my best." And so it's like, and then I went through all that, and then I still got approved. But then the lawyer and I just like said, like, where did those questions come? Why did she even bring that up? I mean, that didn't make sense. You know what I mean? Who's on here? Sonny. What did you think of RTR? I didn't go. I wasn't there. I couldn't even get there. My little truck wasn't attached to the RV. So I couldn't do it, you know. I still, I'm in Scottsdale right now, and the cops basically told me to get out of here before Well, as soon as dark comes, I need to get out of here, or they're gonna make sure I leave for sure. So, so I don't know about 2019 because I wasn't there. You were there, weren't you? Did you and Candy? I think you and Candy said you were going. That's the last thing I heard. So I don't know if you and Candy went or what. I'm assuming you both went, right? You were together at the RTR with D-Dub. Oh wait, okay, I got something here. Well, I'm gonna have a talk with because let's see, Candy and I broke up before the RTR. Like I said, I don't know what happened there. Anyways, the gentleman was asking about the cop. I said, well, I personally know two cops in Phoenix that work for Phoenix PD. One's a homicide detective. He runs the whole department. And then the other one is a police officer I used to work with, actually, at a pizza place. And then he was going to school to become a cop. And now he's been a cop now for a year now. He needed to complete a year apprenticeship, starting off. Anyway, I was talking to his wife last night. He wants to, well, he wants to file do a report on one person from the tribe member, one of the tribe members. So he wants to put them, he wants to do a police report, do an investigation on this one particular, I'm not going to give the name out, but he wants to do an investigation on this one person. So I said, whatever you want to do. But he wants to know if I'll press charges. I said, if you got something, then we'll press the charges. It's somebody really big in the tribe. It's a big name in the tribe. She threw a threat at me, and I think she did that. She must have been drunk when she did that. I'm saying but I think she was extremely drunk, and that's why she did that to my channel. And she threatened me personally. So, and then she tried to erase it. It was too late because I already what do you call it? What's that when you photo shoot the thing on here? I can't remember how you call it. Screenshot. So I screenshot her threat, and I saved it. And the investigator looked at it, and he goes, "Man, that's that's a personal threat." And she meant business by that. Otherwise she wouldn't have done that. So they want to investigate it. So basically, what they want to do is have a talk with her and see what's going on with that. And they're not going to arrest her, but if she physically tries to do something, then they can certainly do that. But for the time being, they want to talk to her. They want to get her in an interview room and see what and they're going to bring that up to her. And of course, she's going to deny it, but I'll tell you what, where she did that, the GPS locator I had traced her right to that same spot. So they got her. Let's see what we got here. Who is on here? Bony Jugs. That's Mrs. Do-Right. That's Donna Do-Right is Bony Jugs. And I don't think I have Flyboy Glenn on here anymore. I think he took off. Gravel throwing, they said. Now, what's that? Oh, you are in here, okay. So where are you at? You're in Las Vegas, I understand. Because that's what Camo Dave said. Camo Dave said he's doing an interview with you and a special interview with you and D-Dub. So yeah, Camo Dave said he was doing an interview with you and D-Dub in Las Vegas. So I know you're in Las Vegas because he said you were in Las Vegas. So that's what D-Dub said. So you guys are together and you're in Yeah, for some reason you said you're in Dallas. I don't know if you're ever in Dallas. I'm not going to charge anybody with anything, no. There's only one particular person that I would. And that's it. For now. I feel pretty good with the people in here. So no, I'm not gonna press any charges. No. There's no felonies that have been committed. So it's up to the police department, but like I said, I'm not gonna press any charges on anything or anyone, I should say. Camel Dave mentioned you. I heard him a few times. I think it was like the day before last. He talked about you guys. You can go look into his video things. He mentioned that he was doing an interview with D Dub. And when he said D Dub, that means you too, because he mentioned a couple people, um, somebody involved with D Dub, and that'd be you. So yeah, you're gonna do an interview. Was it? Don't. It's gonna be a Tuesday in the evening at Miracle Mile or something. I think that's what he. I'm pretty sure it's what he said. So but he's gonna be up. He's gonna try to meet up with a bunch of people. You have to look that up. Look at his videos. I can't remember if it was. Might have been like 2 videos ago. He does a bunch of videos. He's doing two videos a day now with the letters, and then he does the letters, and then he does the. But yeah, you're in Vegas. I know. Where are you staying in Vegas? Where are you camping out with your RV in Vegas? I know Vegas very well. I mean, my dad was a mobster in the Cleveland mob back in the day, so I know everything about Las Vegas. My dad worked in Las Vegas. He skimmed the money off the top over 3 or 4 different hotels. My mother told me that. Who's got a restraining order? It ain't me. I just seen cops just today. Phoenix PD cops. So, because I'm in Scottsdale, but this jurisdiction is Phoenix, even though it's Scottsdale. You mean Caravan Carolyn? And who's Wilkes? Who the fuck is that? She put a restraining order on somebody? Fucking. Oh, on him? A restraining order on that dude? Really? For what? She's got one on me, too. I know she's got one on me. And then I know there's several tribe members that put them on me. So I can't get near their camp or whatever. Snooping around her? You mean trying to smell? What is he trying to sniff her? Sniff her ass or her crotch or something? Is that what he's trying to do? How old is this guy? Is he a YouTuber? He likes to, I guess he likes to sniff it out, He likes a piece of that ass. Man, what would a guy in his 20s be doing with her, man? She's fucking almost pushing 70. Jesus Christ. What the hell? That's, I mean, so I'm just wondering I know, how do you know you got a restraining order on you from a person? How do you know that? How would you find that out? Just call the cops? Are they going to tell you that? Into cougars. Oh, Carolyn's into cougars, huh? Caravan Carolyn, she wants some young dick, huh? She wants to pound out on some freaking hard young 18, 19-year-olds, huh? That's crazy. She's like a child molester doing stuff that young. So she's a former cop. Man, unbelievable. I'm sitting here. I'm still in the park. I'm going to stay here. I'm just going to hang here as long as I can. And there's a Wendy's right across. Right, I mean, I could literally like 25 feet from Wendy's. I haven't been to Wendy's in a long time, but I'm not going to eat there. I'm making a couple baked potatoes. I had some cheese on some chips, and I threw that in the microwave. That's pretty much my food for the day. So that's good there. I told security and the cop, I said, hey, I patronize this store. I shop in it. And he goes, well, you can't camp here. I said, well, what's your definition of camping? Overnight. I go, well, just give me a time frame. How long can I stay? I mean, do I have to be out of here by midnight? Or whatever? Or he didn't say. He goes, just don't be sleeping here tonight in your RV. And I said, that's fine. I'll go to the other Walmart over at Cactus and Tatum. They don't have security there. I know they don't, because I've camped in that place for quite a while, for like 2 months in there. Okay, it was kind of toasty. It was like the very beginnings of summer here, so it's pretty warm. We got Flyboy Glenn in here. I don't know if Flyboy Glenn's in here. He was. Guess he left. He never answers any of my questions I've got for him. I don't get it. I'm like, are you camping? Are you currently in Las Vegas? He won't say. I know he is, so why not just say it? Him and Candy are strange. I don't know. Freaking weird. I don't know. Something happened there. Who knows what happened? He won't even say. He won't say about where he's camping out either. So I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to Vegas. I've freaking been to Vegas 100,000 times. I went there with my dad, my mom, my whole family. So many times. We had friends. Like I said, my dad was in the mob, so he had some friends. Another lady that my mother is best friends with, her husband was running a straight up a big hotel in Las Vegas at the time. I can't remember the name of the hotel. It's not. I don't think it doesn't exist. It was a Sands. That's the one it was. Sands was one of them. I think there were 5 or 6 different hotels. All those hotels were almost all the mob except for what's his freaking name? I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Steve Wynn. Steve Wynn was running the show too in Las Vegas, and then the other half was all the mob. Of course, the mob got run out. They're not gone. They're still around. Believe me. I mean, not the old school people. They've all passed away. Let's see. Ha! Yeah, a lot of people sell weed in this town. This town's full of freaking drugs. Phoenix is like meth city, man. But there must have been 5 meth labs around my neighborhood going on. And one was the next street over. They freaking, I heard a big explosion, and it was 2 people cooking meth. They freaking blew themselves up. They both were just engulfed in flames, I was told. They burned up in the fire. They couldn't even get out. All the fire department just let it burn itself out. They kind of they kind of threw some water on it, but there's nothing they could do for the 2 people. If you're on Tweak, man, get some. Not me. I'm not on any drugs other than my prescription medications. I took a bunch today, so I took an oxycodone, which really effed me up. So I don't usually take those, but my back was hurting me, so I took that this morning, and the cold woke me up too. It was like 35 degrees this morning outside. Inside, I'm not sure what the temperature got into, but my hands were exposed. They were freezing. I had to keep my hands in a blanket, and I usually don't ever have to do that. So it was cold last night. I could breathe. I could see my breath in the RV here. So I know it was cold. Hold on, I gotta check these baked potatoes. Let me check the baked potatoes. I'll be back. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. What's it? PV Hospital is down the road from you. I went there when I was shed. Oh yeah, but that's not a very good hospital. I mean, it's better than that's an Abrazo hospital, and there's another one in Glendale. I'm gonna sue that hospital for malpractice because I went there. My colon was bleeding. Yeah, it's Abrazo. My colon was bleeding like a sieve, and I don't know why, but it does it occasionally. I will freaking flat out just gush blood out my back end. I have no clue. And the hospital did nothing for it. That's the reason I went there in the first place. And they did nothing for that. They did nothing for me. Matter of fact, they wouldn't even let me eat for free. I was there for 5 days. And they didn't let me have any meals for like 4 days. They wouldn't even let me have water. And then when they released me, they put me outside on a wheelchair sitting out in 110-degree heat for like an hour. And then I threatened them with the lawyer, and then they said, well, you know what? You weren't on our property. I said, bull crap, I wasn't. I called an FBI agent because I was robbed right out of that parking lot. You know, they called me a taxi, and the taxi came to pick me up. He said I wasn't covered under the hospital. The hospital had a special code for the taxi. This gentleman freaking knocked me out of the taxi, and this was all on video. The cops, the FBI got, they saw all this, and then he stole my phone, took off with the taxi, and my phone, and that was it, you know. And then I was sitting outside again, so I'm waiting for another taxi. Yeah, oh yeah, and then the FBI's as a witness to all this too, because he went to the video. He pulled. They didn't want to give him the video. They didn't want to let him look at the video. The hospital didn't. No way. They said, but you know what? That agent got that freaking video. He said flat ass out. He saw the guy freaking knock my phone out of my hand. He had a 45 caliber pistol. That, you know, because they got a clear shot of the gun, and the officer could identify that pistol. So it's a 45. Who knows what happened to the guy? The guy that did all this. No answer for that. But yeah, I got to get with a lawyer on that one, on that freaking stupid case. And then I got the stuff. I got to check. I got to go to DMV to get a check for State Farm for my automobile. I can't say it. My automobile accident. So I got to get that too. So anyway, the State Farm's going to give me a chunk of change for the truck, and then I got to get this title thing ironed out with DMV. And in that way, State Farm could finish out, and they could issue me out a check. So, but yeah, a check's gonna help. gonna help me out. It's gonna enable me to buy. I'm gonna get the probably 3 batteries. I got 2 already. They'll give me 5 batteries, and then I'll parallel hook those up, and then I got to feed all the negative, positive wires in all together into a junction that'll reduce down to 2, which the 2 will go into the charge controller. So I'm gonna do that. So I got to get the setup for that. For the wiring diagram to hook that, make sure I hook that all up correctly. So two's easy, but to do the 5, it's a little bit more complicated. But I'll figure it out. I'll just get a diagram from a solar place and I'll hook it up myself. I gotta make a battery box inside the refrigerator. Take this refrigerator out and put plywood in there. So I need to have some custom. I'm gonna have a guy build a thing for. I'm gonna get a handyman to do it. 'Cause I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna just pay somebody to do it. I'm gonna say how much to do this, and then I pay that person that after they're finished. If I'm satisfied, we get those batteries. I'll also help have them hook up the batteries as well up to the solar. That'll give me 5 batteries. That'll be each battery will be 100 bank hours, so that's 500 bank hours. So you can only use 50% of that, which would be 250. 250 and 250 is 500. So 250, that'll be doubling. Right now I'm only using 100. So 5 more batteries or 4 more batteries. Actually, no. What's it? 3? Yeah, 3 more batteries. So I just got to buy 3 more batteries. They're like 170 a piece. So like 1, 2, 3. I'll be spending like $500 on that. Like almost close to $600 on the batteries. And then I'm thinking about beefing up taking out the inverter and getting like a 300 or a 3000 or 3500 watt inverter in here, and then up the fuses for it to keep the fuses up on all that setup. I might have enough to do all that with the fuses I have, but I'm going to check into it. I'm going to call a solar place and find out. Yeah, $500 to do those batteries. Oh yeah, I have 1 solar panel. That's all I need. I guess 360 watts. It'll charge all those batteries up really fast. 360. That's a house panel too. It's not like what you get at these other places. I got it through a place in Miami, Florida, and they have more panels there. But I don't need any more panels. I just need more battery bank, and that'll take care of me. I'll get this refrigerator out. I'll buy another refrigerator. I'll get a. I don't know. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look at places online to check out those DC refrigerators that run 12 volt. Now going with the 500. Now that'll be perfect for the Dometic. Yeah, you got it. That's the name right there. I'm just not sure the size. I'm gonna put it underneath my dinette set. Under my dinette area. Once I get the storage shed, I'll get a storage shed too. I'll get all this stuff out of here, and I'm gonna get I'll get like 9 sets of clothes, 9 shirts, a few sweatshirts, few pairs of long pants, and the rest will be shorts. Cause I'm gonna be wearing shorts here in about another month. It's gonna be warm. 1 month from now, it's gonna be warm. Be back to wearing shorts again. Wait, yeah, I can't use. You don't want to use a dryer in an RV. Maybe for you, but for me, nah. I had a good dryer and a washing machine when I had my house. It went up north to my friend's place. I spent over $1,000 a piece on those. They were commercial grade washer dryer. They're not the top. They were the side units. They were nice, really nice. No, I'm gonna keep this RV. I got a brand new motor in it. This is all I need. This is all I need. I don't need any more. Any more would be just too much. I don't have any restraining orders on anybody right now. None. Zilch. I mean, I've talked. I have a police officer that I know from when I was eating pizza the other night. Now, her husband wants to do the report. And I said, I'm just going to do a report on one person. I got one person I'm going after. It's a tribe member. A big one, too. But they did something really bad. And sorry they did it. They're fucked. Once I do that, once I get that report, man, the cops, I don't know if they don't really have enough to put this person behind bars, but they're going to get her in an interview, and they're going to freaking hound her, too. That's what they're going to do. She ain't going to like that. This woman will not like it. Her name is Caravan Carolyn. That's who I'm going after. She did something bad with me, and I'm going to make her pay for it. I'd love to do a video of her getting arrested or getting picked up by the cops to be interrogated. Oh, I'd love to do. That would be the ultimate video for YouTube. You don't think that'd be a big video? That video would be views out the ass. Let's see. No, I didn't do that. I wasn't anywhere close to her. Yeah, I think the closest I ever got to her was last year in January or February. I think it might have been February. I was at Alex Tires. She came to my rig and knocked on my rig asking for help to look for her fucking cat. And she didn't know. She didn't realize it was me. Who's this? It's a fucking trailer. This guy looks like a cop. See if they say something. Nah, the landscaping. Let's see. Dave Candy text me. What? Candy said you were talking shit about her? Harvey Davy called letter at style profile. Harvey Davy, America's Supertramp's in here now. Let's see, we went over this last night. So what's going on, Supertramp? You know what? Are we just gonna keep pounding on Caravan Carolyn, or there's another person you need to get? Let me give you her name. She is called. Let's see. Cece will send Blue Van Dam to whip you. Really? Good for. Well, let him do it. He's gonna get arrested. Plus, he's gonna be sorry if he comes in my door. He's gonna be real sorry. Be the last day he ever freaking does anything. But that's my right. Those are my rights. We went over. Let's see. Cece will send Dan to whip you. You mean Blue Ball Dan's, or is Supertramp in there? Go after a girl named Vanessa. She is Destination Storm. This girl's a fucking witch. She is just as bad as Caravan Carolyn. Now somebody needs to freaking jump on her case and start doing some shit. C.R. Boger, some people need to get together and fuck with that chick, because she blocked me for no fucking reason. I didn't do one freaking thing. I was, as soon as I said, okay, Camo Dave blocked me, then she blocked me. Whatever the fuck, it's like I'm getting blocked out the yin yang, and so I don't know what, but I got something on Caravan Carolyn, though. I'll have the fucking cops on her so fast. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe what I got. She did something really stupid, and I screenshot what she typed to me, and it traced her to exact GPS location. So she is totally busted. So it's just a matter of me pulling the plug on her. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it soon. I got to do it pretty quickly here. I just hadn't had the time to deal with it, but I'm going to. Now that I'm in Phoenix, that's where I should just go to the Phoenix PD to do it. Supertramp's not here anymore. What's Donna do right here today? I don't think Donna Do Right was not. Donna is the same as Boney Jugs. IDKY. Let's see why, but Blue Van Dam seems rather sneaky, Mr. He. Yeah, it's American Supertramp. I'm back on. It froze up. I haven't done that in a while. Go after Destination Storm and do a freaking segment on her. She is a fucking bitch. I got another word for her too. She freaking blocked my ass, and then she went after. Yeah, she's Camo Dave's been sniffing her fucking crotch, and he's been on to her. He fucking follows her like a freaking dog in heat. He's trying to sniff out her fucking crotch. So, evidently he loves that. He wants a piece of that ass. Don't ask me why. It's fucking crusty credit. I don't know, what would you call that freaking... Oh, it's nasty. Fucking sour flounder or something, Just like crap meat that's been sitting for a while. But let's see, she sells her oxys. I don't know anything about that. Charles, have you been to the Yuma prison yet? Okay, I'm back. Starbucks and leads through their it's been working good. It didn't freeze up one time yesterday. And I was on forever yesterday. I'm gonna go send another thing to Google and see. I just need to get the other phone. I still haven't ordered it. I gotta get that stupid paper and call the telephone number and get this thing ironed out. I'll just go to Cricket Place and just call the number from their facility since I'm right here in town. So go to Starbucks, huh? There's a bunch of those. Let's see. You're talking about the internet thing. I sent it in and actually might have fixed a lot of my stuff. If that's the case, then it's your testosterone levels low. You might want to get that checked out with a doctor. If you want to keep using a weenie, then you gotta go get to the doctor. If you don't want to use the weenie, then you don't worry about it, Man, where'd Supertramp go? Supertramp bailed out, but I wanted Supertramp to get a hold of that person's name and freaking F with their channel, because he's good at it. Get C.R. Boger, both of them in that. I will fucking laugh my ass off. It's gonna be so freaking funny to get Destination Storm. She lives, her base area is Scottsdale, Arizona, right where I'm at. Just a little bit west of where she probably lives. I could figure out where. I'm not gonna mess with that girl. She's out of town anyway. She's freaking rich. She divorced some fucking guy and took all of his money, and now she's living the good life, whatever. So, yeah, she just lives hotels. She couldn't live like this. That would never work for that girl. She's too freaking good, Too good for that kind of shit. Vanessa, was it Destination Storm? Yeah. Remember that name. Destination Storm. I was hoping that Supertramp got that name from me. I want him to really. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna leave a message for him to mess with Destination Storm, because she's gonna be with Camo Dave to this upcoming Tuesday. What is it? This upcoming Tuesday. It's like what Thursday today? Yeah, it's Thursday. I believe. Yeah, it's Thursday. So Tuesday, Camo Dave is going to be with Flyboy Glenn and D-Dub in Las Vegas. That's what that's what Camo Dave said. I think Flyboy Glenn should watch more of the Camo Dave show. I usually don't watch it, but I watched it few times lately. I'm in touch with some of the tribe members. Shepherd's Treehouse. I'm going to check that out. What's that on? Is that on, what do you call that? I'm trying to think is that on Netflix? Can I pick that up on Netflix? I tried to look some stuff up on Netflix and I couldn't find some things on there. I should be able to get everything on there, you know? I tried to look up the OC. Do you remember the old program, the OC? I wanted to look at that. He's a channel. What's his channel about? Shepherd's Treehouse. What's he about? What's he doing? What's he doing on his channel? He's an e-beggar. Well, there's a bunch of those. All the tribe members are